Would you put your cat on a leash? Let's be honest, humans and the internet loves cats. But is that love blinding us from their true cost to biodiversity in the EU? I'm Catherine Berjikian for CGTN Europe, and I'm here to tell you about the environmental cost of your domestic cat. Here's a question for you. How many birds do domestic cats kill in the UK every 5 months?
100,000.
Maybe 100. I don't think it's a very common thing.
5,000?
Domestic cats kill around 57 million birds every 5 months.
Quite shocked about this number.
I just don't have cats. I mean, dogs are much better. I'm a dog person.
And this is a problem throughout Europe. In the Netherlands, domestic cats kill, on average, 141 million animals every year. In Poland, cats kill 136 million birds. And if you think that's a lot, in the United States, domestic cats kill up to 3.7 billion birds. That makes them the largest human-related cause of death for birds. When 2 environmental lawyers in the Netherlands suggested that domestic cats be regulated like other domesticated animals to protect biodiversity in the EU, local journalists and politicians responded with outrage. Some even thought that the EU would force local residents to put their cats on leashes.
In the press, this story was picked up pretty quickly. Was also summarized in ways that would suggest that the EU has sort of come up with an entirely new plan or proposal to make it obligatory for cats to go out on leashes and otherwise stay indoors.
The European Commission even responded by saying that they believed in freedom of movement for all, including our feline friends. The EU set certain obligations, saying that measures need to be implemented to protect birds. But here's the important part. The European Court of Justice says that if I do something that I know has the possibility of harming a bird, but I do it anyways, even though that was never my intention, I would be in violation of that directive. In that case, does letting your cat out every day, knowing that they could kill several birds, count as deliberate?
So there are a few interesting comparisons that can be made. So dogs in the Netherlands, for instance, it's estimated that they kill around 20,000, 25,000 wild animals a year. Now, when a forest ranger witnesses this and then they try to get a hold of the owner, and then that owner will be fined. Now, cats kill many millions of wild animals in the Netherlands each year. And I don't know of a single case where the owner of a cat was tracked and then fined for that same action.
There is nothing in European or Dutch law saying that cats should be receiving different treatment. But in reality, they are. If these numbers concern you and you want to do something to protect your native bird species, here are some tips. You can get a bell for your cat. This would warn wildlife when your cat's around so that they can't sneak up on them. But according to some experts, this won't be as effective as you think.
You know, some cats are really, really crafty and they learn that they can put the bell underneath their chin and go like that to stop the bell making noise and sneak up to the animal, so it's not always, doesn't always work, the bell.
And so some other things you can do is you can cat-proof your garden, you can keep it indoors, or yes, even put it on a leash.